Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball in the straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lagares is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bends into the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's 1-0 Mets. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
His career line against Wheeler, 7 hits in 14 tries. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Echeverria's there, and there's 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Settling in now, Roman Quinn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Michael Conforto. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's only 2 for 10.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The Phillies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one. He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Set to get his day started, Jed Lowry, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Dominic Smith will be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping up to the plate, Dominic Smith, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Adain Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone 2 for 8. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Echeverria playing here in his age 29 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side. Franco has it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night.
Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left. 1 down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .375 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Franco, the runner at first with two gone. Here's another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Here's the first pitch to him. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. high in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Quinn. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The third baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Jed
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Another full count pitch on its way. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He's set, and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. For the current campaign, Smith is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 New York. And in steps Scott Kingery as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Smith has it, and he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count of Bryce Harper. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheeler's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Zach Wheeler. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Back to the top of the order now. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Next up for New York, Juan Lagares. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The set and the 1-0. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now batting, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You could see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate, but he reached those arms and had enough power to go apple bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. Nope. 3-0. Scott Kingery is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in, Scott Kingery. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 hit hard on the ground at third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The pitcher, number 49.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Two on here with one man out, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. From the belt, the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. McCutchen on third. Kingery at second with 2 gone. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 4 apiece. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. McCutchen is there, and he has it for the out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Comes with a slider. 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Roman Quinn. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready, here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Quinn gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. Still 1-2. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Quinn is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2, and a slider. Got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, JT Realmuto. No balls and one strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another one sent foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. Pepper blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Gesellman, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smith is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 6-4. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hard on the ground towards short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rajay Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Jose Alvarez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jose Alvarez.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains steady at 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Paul Sewald enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So striding in, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 down. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Low for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Lowry in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your
Victor
attention,
Arano
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1 to Juan Lagares. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hit in the air out to center field. Quinn is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
In now, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. McCutchen looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 4th home run here in the early going. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Deaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, It's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Tommy Hunter takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 5. Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-1 home is laid off of down and in.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The first baseman, number 17,
So two are gone now in the Philadelphia seventh, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Lifetime against Familia. He's only 1 for 10. Ready with the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-5. Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Dominic Smith.
Now here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The Phils are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So striding forward now, Adeiny Hechavarria. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Travis d'Arnaud will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Travis d'Arnaud.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
I got 2-1 to count.
To 2-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Scott Kingery is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he popped him up, and that's in there, base hit.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Serenity Dominguez.
Odubel Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 7-5. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, David.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Line to the right side, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in now, Juan Lagares. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Cano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. A strike, and it's 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. And that is off the wall. The relay, and a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
One and 0. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
That's
3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they grab an 8-7 lead. Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 93, Pat Nisha.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three runs already home here. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edwin Diaz
please.
comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 21.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Look out as his bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Diaz, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
3-1 to him now. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roman Quinn. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 home is a strike. Missed the sacrifice attempt that time.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Count is 1-2 now. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Mets used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Justin Wilson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.